dusted off my old PlayStation 4 camera and its box, and I'm going to compare it to the new PlayStation 5 HD camera. So, starting with the boxes, all the new PlayStation 5 stuff comes in these white boxes. They all seem to have blue lids and these grey PlayStation symbols on the front. All of the older ones tend to come in these PlayStation blue boxes. This one's got a wave across the front and it has the PlayStation symbols smaller, sort of in the wave in the corner. The original PlayStation 4 camera was also advertised in the Playroom, which, like the PlayStation 5 and Astro's Playroom, was a launch title that came for free, and it's like a collection of little mini AR games that you could use. Some of them use the camera, some of them didn't use the camera, but this was before PlayStation VR even. So that was pretty cool. I was kind of wondering if Astro's Playroom was going to use the camera, or I'm not sure if it does yet, but I haven't heard anything about it. So, the back of the boxes. Similar sort of things, bullet points about the cameras on the back. This one does 1080p HD capture. This one does not. It does 1280 by 800 at 60 Hz, 640 by 400 at 120 Hz, or 320 by 192 at 240 Hz. I don't know what the hertz on this one is. I don't know if it says anywhere on the box, but you'd hope that the frame rate would be at least as good as that one. So, putting the boxes aside, these are the two cameras. They are somewhat similar in that they both have two lenses on the front. These are obviously wider spaced on the PlayStation 4 camera. I don't know why they changed the spacing. I'd be kind of interested to know. They both can see depth, I believe. This one isn't used for the PlayStation VR headset at all, so if you want to use the PlayStation VR headset, you still have to use the older style PlayStation 4 camera. I've got an adapter coming for that in the post. It hasn't arrived yet. This one, which is quite nice, for at least for European people, it has a stand built in, so you can actually just plonk it down, reposition it, or you can hook it onto a TV like that. In Europe, the camera never came with a stand. If you wanted a stand, you had to buy it separately, third party, whereas I believe in the US it did actually come with a stand that you could clip it to your telly. So mine now has, I don't know if you can see, it has filthy blue tack marks on the bottom from where I've just blue tacked it places. This one is supposedly, as far as I know, is just for streaming. So you can record yourself streaming with it, you can do picture in picture, so you can put yourself into the image of the game that you're recording. And this one is also smart enough to be able to cut out the background of the environment that you're in. It'll actually use a removal tool and take it away. So I imagine that's going to be great for people who have messy bedrooms or underwear strewn all over the floor or can't be bothered to tidy up. It will just take the background away, which is pretty awesome, to be honest, if you're into that kind of thing, which I'm not really. I've kind of got the camera just in case it does some kind of AR fun thing with some of the games, like Little Big Planet. Was it Little Big Planet or Tearaway? It had some camera features, so you could put yourself into the game sometimes using the camera. I think there was one bit where you could make your face into the sun, a bit like the Teletubbies, and then there were other things in Little Big Planet where you can make stickers of things that you had in your own house, which is also kind of fun. I've measured both the cables on the new and the old, so they're exactly the same. They're both 2-meter cables. I believe this one is a proprietary USB 3 connection. It won't fit in a normal USB port, which is why you need the camera adapter for it. But I believe if you cut the end off, it's just a normal USB 3 cable inside. This one is also USB 3. I think it may be USB 3.1, but I haven't confirmed that for certain. It just has your standard, normal, blue on the inside, USB 3 connector on the end. So I guess there's probably potential to plug that into a PC and see what happens, which I haven't tried yet because it's only arrived yesterday and I've only just opened it. But that would be quite interesting to find out. That's about all I can tell you about them, really. This one I think may have the PlayStation texture on it, but it's so smooth and so small I can't see it. It also has a rubbery grip part on the bottom of the stand here, which is probably going to help it stop sliding about all over the place, which might happen because these cables can be a bit unwieldy sometimes. Anyway, that is my rundown basic comparison of the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 cameras. If I find out anything else about them, I'll let you know.